Welcome back to Vocal Cords Exposed. I'm Nathan, and this is Simon with us again today. It's been a while, and yeah, he went on a little trip to Cuba recently. I could see he came back with a nice little persona.
Yes. He's Pippin now.
Yeah, so, you know, anything crazy happened? Anything new? I'm sure lots of crazy stuff happened.
I've been advised that I've got a reputation to protect, so I can't tell you everything. Needless
hey man,
to say,
it's your choice.
The Cuban government wants this guy. Just, no, it was nice. It was only 1 week. I thought that was going to be too short, but turns out it was perfect because, you know, when you drink every day, you don't want to go home after the 5th day. It's not true. I took a break one very hungover day.
Oh.
Yeah, there's actually 4 of us there. I invited this guy to go. He said no.
Yeah.
He said no.
I wanted to go, but, you know, I was taking a break off of work, and it was perfect timing for me to go, but I had so much crap I had to get done. But I don't regret staying, though. Although it looked fun, I don't regret staying. But don't worry. This year is literally just going to be me just getting crap in order, like for my passport, which I feel like is going to be a bit of a hassle to get because they want proof that you're leaving somewhere. But I don't know. I feel like if I say, like, oh, well, I got to go to Trinidad because my grandparents need my help with building a house or something.
They call your grandparents grandmas. I literally don't need him. Never needed him before. Don't need him now. Thank you. Bye.
Never visit us in like 10 years.
So we should give him a pat. Hell no. Think I can cook for that kid? Eats like a fucking monster.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I could make up some sad story. But I don't know. Unless the rules have changed now, I'm not sure. But, but hopefully I can get my passport done and either end of this year or early next year do some traveling.
Yeah, I can't imagine they're going to be too strict, especially if you don't like. If you're buying like the express thing where you can get it like 2 to 3 days or something.
Oh, okay.
And I imagine if you buy that, you have to have like a really good reason for needing it.
That makes sense.
But if you're going for like the regular 3-month wait period,
yeah,
probably just be like, yeah, I want to go see my grandparents in Trinidad. That should do it.
That should do it. I mean, Nick only waited. I mean, this is well before, you know, the pandemic, but like he only waited like 3 weeks, is what he was telling me. So, and then he got his in the mail right away. But yeah.
Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, he didn't come to Cuba. Big mistake. The alcohol was free. So stupid.
Maybe it was a bit of a mistake if the alcohol was free.
Everything was free. It was all inclusive. $500, everything you wanted, right there. They even made this really nice dish. I called it Lobster Massacre because it was like they just took a bunch of lobsters and massacred it. Just destruction.
Right in front of you?
No. We just got to see the remains. It was...
Oh, like the aftermath of just slaughterhouse.
Yeah, it was like a buffet, right? So they put it like... I mean, you know, I hope everyone knows what a buffet is. If not, I'm sorry for your ignorance. But no, buffet style, and they just put it out there. And I guess, you know, it's hard to like serve a couple hundred people lobster, so they just massacred it into a bunch of chunks, and then everybody, like a bunch of animals, go up to the troughs and they peel through it looking for the meat, and they like can't find any meat. It's just a bunch of shells and bones and the souls of dead animals. It's tragic. Delicious, but tragic. So no, it was decent food. A lot of people were scared that they'd, you know, paint the toilet every shade of brown that exists after eating some of the food. Cholera is a thing over there. So I took the vaccination. Nobody else in the group did, as far as I remember. So everybody was in pain. Yeah, it was hilarious.
That's intense, dude.
Dude, I swear, I went to one of the like public bathrooms once, and there's like one toilet and one urinal.
Yeah.
And I'm going and like, oh, the urinal's in use. This guy turns around and looks at me, and like with all sincerity in his face going wide, it's like, I need the toilet. I'm like, oh, okay, go ahead.
Or they drop a bomb or something.
I go to the urinal and I'm like, just doing my business, and all I hear next to me is just some gut-wrenching. I'm gonna make the sound because I would feel bad for the audience, you know?
No, dude, go for it.
It was like the gates of hell had opened up within his rectum. I didn't use a swear. Just and the splashing of the water. Oh God, it was horrendous. I just zipped up and like, you know what? I don't need to go to the pee that bad. Let's get out of here. I should have asked if he was okay. In retrospect, I should have checked up on him. But
oh no,
every man for himself.
Yeah, no. After like audibly hearing someone just blow ass in a toilet for like,
it went on. He was not okay.
Oh, good God.
There's nothing okay about him. So that is a risk you take going to Cuba, or I guess anywhere where you're not used to drinking the water or the food. But I took the vaccine for cholera, and because you can go to these passport travel agency thing.
Okay.
It's basically like a health clinic, and you'll tell them where you're going, and they'll tell you all the risks and factors and everything.
Right.
Give you the vaccines that they recommend. Gave me some antibiotics for adults with diarrhea. So, yeah.
Adults with diarrhea.
Yeah, 6 pills, 2 a day. Eat with a meal. It's good shit.
What is it like? Is it like
just a little pill.
I know there's like a pill in the States that they use a lot. Maybe it comes to Canada, but like I think it starts with a D, Amino or Demo or something along the lines.
Doralax.
I don't know. Like it's kind of like the same thing essentially. Like you just take it every so often throughout the day, so you're not like completely like
blowing
ass like freaking all day long.
Yeah. No, that is a warning.
What flight did you take, by the way?
A Sunwing flight.
Oh.
It was risky, but like we booked it before the Christmas like cancellations and everything.
So like it wasn't too like packed or anything.
No, it wasn't bad. It was
no kids crying.
No, there were definitely kids crying.
Oh, jeez. Okay, anyone who travels with their freaking children, why?
To be fair, it wasn't 100% the kids' fault. Like, I didn't have to hit them, but they were just there, and I'm like, something about kids, man. It just gets me.
I have one. I mean, like, if you
don't bring them around.
Oh, okay.
The nice thing though, the resort was child free.
Oh,
but they let me in. So, there's loopholes.
Did you fly first class?
No.
Oh,
no.
Business class?
Economy.
Oh.
Yeah. I like saving money where I can.
Yeah.
And
believe me, I think I would have to reach a certain level in my life to fly business class. Like peak level.
I want to do it once just to see, feel the feeling. But at the same time, meh.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, like I've always flied economy, no matter where I went. But decent.
Yeah, no, it wasn't bad. They also, like, the stewardess sell excursions, because when you go to most of the resorts, they have the same sort of excursions. The one we bought, there's 4 of us, and the one lady that came with us wanted to go swim with dolphins.
Oh.
So we're like, all right, well, we'll pay for that one here, because you can still buy in Canadian money on the plane. Once you're in Cuba, it's, like, mostly US dollars, which is weird if you know about, like, the missile crisis and everything that followed that. But apparently they really want the US money, and I assume it's because that's the easiest country for them to like get to if they want to get off Cuba.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's just an assumption, but I don't really know. They will take Canadian money, of course, as well. And they will not take their own money if you're purchasing something. If it's a tip, they'll take it. But if you're buying something, they really don't want their own money. Like, I think 200 pesos is a little over $1 American.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's quite a difference. Where was I going with this? Oh, yeah, so we bought the dolphin excursion. on the plane. And then come the day for the actual excursion, because I swear, my group, every morning, they're like, we're going to have breakfast at 9 a.m. I'm like, sure thing. And I go to the lobby and I have my Cuban coffee, which is a delicious coffee with rum in it because, you know, it's free.
Yeah. I like the Tim Hortons coffee we have here.
No, you can put rum in that.
I know, but is it worth it? Is it worth putting it in Tim Hortons coffee?
No, you better just drink the rum.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I like your style. Alcoholic. Jesus. No,
fucking don't get me started with that freaking Sailor Jerry's. Just did me in now.
Well, every morning, 9 a.m., they'd be like, yep, breakfast. They'd never show up. I'd like go to the pool and then I'd see them at like 10 or 12 because they were always like sleeping in. Not a big deal for me, but then when it came dolphin excursion time, we had to be up at 8. I'm there like the only one ready, and I'm like, all right, let's go see some dolphins. And only one of them shows up, and he's like hungover. I got a text from my friend there, and he's like, yeah, I'm not moving today. Because there was a beach party the night before, which is another story.
Oh, you got completely sloshed.
Whoa, everybody was just gone. Apparently I was dancing like a cerebral palsy patient with Emma's canes. I saw the video and I can confirm. Yeah. There's a few good moves in there though, so, you know.
Oh, jeez.
I just look like an idiot. Thank God nobody there knows me.
Oh my God.
But yeah, no, everybody was hungover. The girl who really wanted to go see the dolphins, even like, I guess they got in a fight or something, like something dumb, nothing that actually affected them, but they were both drunk.
Right.
And then the next morning she's too hungover to go, so it's just me and this other guy going to go see some dolphins. And it was like a little suspect as people like are coming on because the bus picks us up and then it goes to all the other resorts with children and there's these adults with children. There's just two guys who look like obvious alkies just sitting there ready to go. And we're both like hungover as hell, so I'm being antisocial and it's a little weird because everybody's like talking to each other.
Right.
I can't speak right now. I think Buddy actually got into the part of it was part of the excursion was going on a catamaran, going to a snorkeling spot, going to see the dolphins, like seeing a dolphin show.
Yeah.
Then swimming with them if you paid a little extra and you could get a picture with them or whatnot. Mm-hmm. Then having a lobster dinner. Or chicken dinner. Your choice. Very important, you know that.
You're just like, this guy's gonna go for the chicken.
Yeah, he didn't even eat the chicken. He was too scared. He was scared of pooping himself to death.
Oh.
So I ate his chicken and my lobster.
Did you poop yourself to death?
No.
Oh, okay. No.
Cholera vaccine.
A happy ending.
Yes. I mean, yes. When we get to the
pause.
When we got to the snorkeling spot, me and Buddy are like, all right, let's go in. And he's like, are you gonna get a life jacket? I'm like, hell yeah, I am. I can't. I'm like, the water was all choppy and whatnot, so the waves are too much. And they give me like this tiny child's life jacket. So I'm small, and all the bigger ones went to the bigger people. And well, this isn't going to be enough to hold me up. It wasn't. You know, the waves are too much. The water's going down to snorkel. Some people can hold their breath and go under. I was not at that level. I was hungover. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going off. And I'm looking at Buddy. He's like swimming back. He comes out. He's like, yeah. I think he told me afterwards he puked in the water.
Just
there were all these little fish and everything, so we're just swimming there. And all the fish are like, ooh, buffet. So don't go snorkeling over, I guess. I couldn't handle it. He couldn't handle it.
Can you imagine just snorkeling, like you get a piece of just someone's vomit right down the snorkel?
Well, thank God he like went under the boat where nobody else was there, and he's just like let it out. He was a gentleman about his vomit.
Oh, okay.
He fed the fish, you know. Yeah. It was good.
I mean, the fish need their food, right?
Yeah. He's a very popular guy with the fish. No one else. I don't think anybody knew. I didn't even know until he told me. I'm like, nice. Classy. I like this guy. Yeah. So we went to go see the dolphins, and we're like, there's nothing better than seeing a bunch of incarcerated dolphins. Makes you very sad.
Well, yeah.
So of course we cheered. Like, they were doing some really cool tricks. The fact that they can train dolphins to do the things that they train them to was quite impressive. It sounded like they were talking about the environment and whatnot for the deterioration of appropriate habitats for dolphins and other fish. So it sounded like maybe some of our money was like going towards that. So that like made me a little happier.
Mm-hmm.
But then at the same time, they're like, the least we can do is cheer for the dolphins. I'm like, did you just use global warming to say we need to cheer for your dolphins incarcerated?
That's intense, dude.
It was intense. I'm sitting there like, this doesn't, I feel dirty.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's for good cause. And it's just like, just cheer for the dolphins. They'll be all right. In the next 10 years, they'll still be here.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently they live like 20 years longer in captivity, so.
Oh, really?
I mean, they're citing that as a good thing, but at the same time.
Did you hear about that, was it a beluga whale or whatever? Like some resort, I forgot where it was. It was on like 6buzz on Instagram, but like, I don't know, it's just been like sitting there swimming alone for like the last like 20 years or something like that.
At a resort?
No, not a resort. No, it's just like some like zoo or whatever.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just saying like 20 years, like, and like it's the only dolphin there or whatever, just like chilling. I don't know. It's kind of
Dios mío. Poor beluga.
Yeah.
We're sorry about the fish. We do not condone that behavior.
No.
But also, salmon tastes delicious.
It does. I love salmon.
It is amazing.
I feel like there's enough salmon though. Like freaking salmon is just everywhere.
Very maybe. I got no clue what the fish are doing.
I used to do like the salmon derbies, like for fishing.
Oh, yeah.
Very strict sport. Very. Like you can only go at a certain time. You can only use certain hooks. And you cannot net them.
Did they catch somebody putting their balls inside the fish to weigh it down? Like, steal the balls?
I was gonna, dude, I was like...
Like, you just put, like, these, like, little rocks, basically. You steal the balls in the fish to make it, like, heavier. And they, like...
Oh, like when they would weigh it? Like for the... Yeah.
I haven't seen that recently.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, he, for one, he was, like, disqualified or whatever, but, like, they could actually repossess stuff. Like, they could take stuff if they wanted to. Like, if you're caught netting, even just, like, instead of, like, you know, using a fishing rod and just a one singular hook, people were caught using treble hooks. There's, like, 3 hooks or 4 hooks.
Nice.
Like, there's a huge fine for that, but, like, if you're caught netting them, like, right out of the water, like, they can take stuff. Like, they can take your car if they wanted to. Like, it's a huge... Like, it's so strict, dude.
It's like, you can't take my car. Okay, is that your kid? Yes. Come with me,
like,
Timmy. Okay, thank God. Still got my car.
He's like, oh, thank God.
It's like, you just saved me money. That thing eats. God damn. Is that your wife? No, please, no. Taking her. Okay.
I just remember how intense it would be, though. Because you would go in, like, I didn't really have waders. I just had rubber boots. But, yeah, like, you'd sit there and, like, you'd have to learn how to cast properly. Because, you know, if you're casting... What I would do is, you know, you'd cast against the stream, so against the current, and then, you know, the salmon, they're obviously trying to go up the current. And then, yeah, so what I would use is, though, for the one singular hook, I would use gummy bears, because I guess they're reflective enough. We'd use worms, too, but I found that gummy bears are way effective, so anyone who's doing salmon fishing, there's a little trick for you. Gummy bears, man, yeah.
Okay.
Just gummy bears.
You did that locally?
Napanee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're like pretty close. Yeah.
No, in England, like in Murfield, they got this angling club, and same sort of thing, competition. I was making friends with one guy, and they used to use colored maggots. Like they'd put dye, like they'd open up a chicken, and they'd put dye in the chicken and let the maggots eat the colored dye. Okay. So you'd have like red, green, and blue maggots. So I don't know if he said it was super effective. He just grabs like a handful and throws it in to cause a feeding frenzy.
Wow. That would work great, actually, because I mean, for one, it's real food. So I mean, yeah.
But I'm just wondering, when you said gummy bears, it's the colors. I'm wondering if that's like what catches their eyes.
Oh yeah, definitely, it's what catches their eye for sure. It's kind of gross though, like because like. Depending on which one you catch, like whether it's a male or female, you just pick it up, just releasing all the eggs and just all over the place. Like, oh, well, that's a female. And you can only imagine what the other one is. All over the place.
It's even worse is the kid downstream going, "Ooh, gummy bear." Yeah, okay.
Just good stuff. Yeah.
Learn something dumb every day.
Yeah.
Gummy bears.
Yeah.
I want a gummy bear now.
Yeah, well.
This podcast was not brought to you by gummy bears.
No, not a sponsor, unfortunately. If anybody wants to sponsor this, that'd be great.
Sponsored?
Please don't. Jesus Christ.
I'm going to cover it up, but this podcast was brought to you by Puke Frenzy.
Yeah.
A rum that will make you puke.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
It's good stuff. It did me in.
Who puts vanilla in rum?
Yeah, the biggest mistake, man. I couldn't really put my finger on what it was. That was the flavor of it. I don't know why I kept drinking it, but like, yeah.
Yeah. It's like Satan made a drink, I guess. I don't know what to say. I actually confronted, because the guy who recommended it to me was the one I went on the vacation with, so I confronted him. I was like, oh, it was great, wasn't it? Like, it was awful. It's like, well, you're not drinking it for the flavor. It's strong. Like, it's going to get you messed up. I'm like, what happened to you? Are you okay?
It's like, what have you been through? Like, how was your childhood?
Yeah.
Started asking all these questions.
He was just laughing as he drank his alcoholic coffee at 10 in the morning.
Oh my god. It's a bit extreme.
It was a little bit extreme, yeah. No, but,
jeez.
He was the only one who made it to the dolphins with me, though, so it's just,
No?
two bros touching a dolphin. Which was gross as the water.
Oh, yeah, because there's what, two guys that went with you? 3?
Two guys with me and one lady.
Oh, okay.
So it was the one guy who went to the dolphins with me was a sailor I work with. Mm-hmm. The other guy was a sailor I went to school with, and he now works out in BC. Okay. And the girl was a friend of my sailor friend.
Oh,
she was chill.
Oh,
enjoyed her company.
As long as everybody was chill.
Yeah. That was good times. We met a bunch of people too from all over Canada.
Oh.
Mostly Canadians there, right? So it's
that makes sense, yeah. No, that's expected, yeah.
Yeah,
you'd be surprised how many people are that I find in Trinidad. I mean, I haven't been there since I was 9, but Nick went there when he was I think back in 2017, but he was saying oh dude, you'd be surprised, everyone's there. Literally everyone. He's like, there's also just a lot of Caucasian people, a lot of white people just chilling. They buy houses there you wouldn't believe. So I do want to get my dual citizenship and just I don't know, eventually just buy a house there. That way when I take the end of the year off, I just have some place to chill.
Yeah. Not bad.
I don't know, I don't know what it's like to live in Trinidad. I'm not sure if it's really a touristy place, because you don't really hear about it a whole lot.
No, I wouldn't say so.
Yeah, and I mean there are some really nice beaches, that's for sure. And you can just pick mangoes right off the tree on the side of the road. I don't know what it's like now, unless it dramatically changed from when I was 9. It's you go there, there's freaking pirates everywhere. It's
I don't know if this matters, but I'm just looking over at camera B there, and that lens is closed. That is not on.
Oh, well, that sucks. Oh well, I think I don't know. I mean, it said the recording time limit was 30 minutes, unless it's something to do with the SD card. It's a bit shorter, but I think I heard it shut off, but I thought maybe it was just trying to autofocus properly, but
it gave up.
No worries. Well,
yeah.
We're going to take a break anyway, because we have 1 minute and 23 seconds before that camera shuts off. Well, not really shut off, but stops recording.
Okay.
So, anything you want to get out before we take a quick little break? Yeah, it's about to get serious.
No, there isn't.
All right, well, we'll be right back after we have a quick little break, and I don't know, we'll dive into some more random stuff about Simon's life.
Okay, I'm ready.
We are back from our break. Moved some stuff around. This is all trial and error, especially when it is all the audio equipment I'm constantly dragging around with me. So, yeah. Back to the conversation.
Yeah, we were talking about Cuba, but I mean, I don't know. There's much else to tell you. To be honest. Oh, I can't tell you that because I don't. It's somebody else's story, and I don't want to tell it because I don't know if it's something he wants out there.
Okay,
but so Australia lost a bunch of plutonium.
Plutonium.
Yeah, they just lost it around the city of Perth. Like, apparently it's like worth 10 X-rays of radiation an hour, or like a year's worth of natural radiation just by walking by it.
Wait, how they lose it though? Like, what would
it fell off a truck. You know how things get lost.
Just plutonium, just God.
Uranium, plutonium, something, nuclear waste. I don't know what they want to call it, but apparently you just walk by it and that's a year's worth of natural radiation. Just like
so, like is it like just polluted the area or no?
I guess they're looking for a chunk because they think it might have got stuck in someone's wheel well. Like they might have driven over it and it got like stuck because they've got all these guys with Geiger counters walking up and down the like road and they just can't find it. They're like, yeah, I might have got stuck in someone's wheel well.
So someone just has like all this radiation just.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Somebody's
developed cancer in like 2 days somehow.
Or superpowers.
Oh, no.
Definitely cancer.
Definitely
I do
cancer.
not recommend.
Can you imagine? This is like, alright, so it turns out we just lost a bunch of plutonium. We're not sure how, but we're looking for it. If anybody has plutonium, like a chunk of it in their wheel well, he can contact us. But I recommend going to the local hospital first. Can you just imagine?
Just some super buff kangaroo with a glowing pouch. Just like green light glowing in the pouch, and it's like doing bounces 10 meters into the air. It's like,
a beam shoots out of his pouch, like, rah! Going nuts.
Yeah, that's a roo for you. You have glowing eyes at night, so you can like open up your door in Australia and be like haunted by a bunch of glowing eyes. It's just the ruse.
Have you seen kangaroos like go at it, like box each other?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, their freaking arms are like this big, and there's like.
Now one of them was like doping up with some uranium, so be careful, guys.
I told Joseph because he's blown away. He's like, dude, yeah, kangaroos. Like, he was trying to figure out, like, oh yeah, I was like, how do they do it? How do they float in midair and they kick each other? I'm like, oh, look, dude, their tail. They balance on their tail. Like, they use their tail because their tail is beefy as shit, and like they just use their tail and they just kick each dude. Like, watch a full video, and like when one kangaroo lands a good kick, it just fucks with oh man, that other kangaroo's is down. It's down for the count. It's just like.
This might be a 90 kids thing, but wasn't there a movie about a boxing kangaroo?
Oh,
yeah.
With what?
I vividly remember the cover of it, but I have no clue what happened in the movie.
Was it Kangaroo Jack or something like that?
I think so.
Yeah,
that sounds right.
I think they made a second one, but yeah. He stole the guy's jacket, and like he had like a red jacket, and, like just jump, like was just bouncing around, but
as kangaroos do.
As kangaroos do, but no man, kangaroos can screw. Like, if I'm boxed by a kangaroo, just put me out of my misery immediately. Like, cause
it's got radiation damage now. Yeah, things are looking good.
They use their tail to balance, and they sit there like trying to land a blow on each other. They use what they do is they literally hold each other like this with their little arms, and they just bam, like
stay there,
and they can't see anything going on because they're trying to avoid being grabbed. So their heads are looking straight up, and like the other one's just kicking.
Kangaroo, Jesus, give me power.
What's a little one's called? Like, there's a different species of it. That's
child?
Kangaroo child. No, it's like, it's not a kangaroo, but it resembles like a kangaroo. It looks like one. A wallaby?
Your child?
No. Wait, I want to look this up before I put my foot in my mouth here.
I'm sorry, Noah. You're actually, you're a good kid. You don't look like a wallaby.
Wallaby. Okay, is it wallaby? Wallaby. I don't know. I didn't even spell that. Oh, wallabies. Images. If it comes up with something, oh, I was right. Huh? Good old wallaby. It's like a smaller version of a...
That looks delicious. I'm sorry.
Turns out, I guess, kangaroos, they're like the equivalency of our cows. There's everywhere.
Just go up and squeeze a titty. Yeah. There's my cereal juice.
Oh, I know. I guess they eat kangaroo there. I don't know. I think I know they use their hide for a lot of crap, like a lot of boots and stuff.
I think they're like bloodstones. They got super popular kangaroo.
Yeah. Good old kangaroo.
I just know like my entire workplace like is switching to bloodstones, and it's like how many kangaroos had to die to provide us footwear.
I love you're like bloodstones. They're bloodstones.
They are bloodstones. They own up.
Well, I mean, a lot of kangaroos they die, so it might as well be called bloodstones. You left our tree back there. You left it out. It's okay. It could stay.
I'm gonna make a lot of noise. Sorry, headphone users.
Just hear like the chairs.
Cheers.
Oh my god!
Sorry.
There you go. Yeah.
Sorry.
Good enough.
This is called Between Two People instead of Between Two Furs.
Yeah. There we go. I always thought scratching on the chair.
It's okay. It's doing well. It's plastic.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
Yeah. I still water it though, because I'm an idiot.
It's literally, it looks real though.
Yeah. Thank you. I mean,
I'm assuming they just like cut the branches and then spray it with some sort of like clear.
What are you, a nerd?
No, never mind. It's actually just plastic. It's fake.
Yeah. I mean,
looks
good guess.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is exactly, what the process was. Sorry to bore you about that tree thing, but it's a freaking cool tree.
So,
what's our next tangent?
no, I was gonna mention because I've been trying to build that board. Oh, I forgot that the camera's sitting on the carpet. So if we move the carpet, the camera's just gonna jiggle all over the place. Yeah, that's my bad. Although it works great for sound.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So I was gonna. Joseph wants to get into longboarding. I don't know if he's going to do well, but it's a bit of a process.
So you're making a board, or you're just getting him one?
No, we're just going to get him one. My brother said he's... I actually found one on Amazon. It has a drop deck and a drop through, so like it's even lower. But I have a board at home that I kind of want to use as a project kind of board, kind of sand it down, that blue looking thing.
Oh,
yeah, but I got to fill in because it was one of those mountain boards with those, I don't know if you've seen them before, but the freaking massive tires on them, and you like go down like mountains and stuff.
Nope.
Yeah. Oh.
No clue what you're talking about.
But there's still like random holes like in random spots on the board because that's where it would have straps for your feet to kind of like lock your feet in. It sounds dangerous going down a mountain with a board with no way to leave it.
Yeah.
It's like you want to fall on your face? Well, you can't escape the board.
I mean, I guess you can. You just gotta like take the board with you wherever you go. If you're gonna ditch the board, there's no ditching. You're just ditching the road. Too fast. Want to slow down? Nope. You're stuck.
Yeah. So it's literally one of it took me to Amazon link. It's one of these things. I know. It's freaking nuts. Freaking one of these things, people.
No. It's awful.
Yeah.
Sorry, people.
It's okay. I forgot it's on manual focus. But, yeah. So I took that board. This is before I bought the, what's it called, District 9. It's a brand of the longboard I have. Before I bought that one, I just removed the mountain trucks, and then I put just regular skateboard wheels on it. Well, I used pettyboard wheels, which is a little weird, but yeah, it worked great. But I kind of want to make it look a little more professional this time, so yeah.
Why not? Something pretty.
I mean, it looks spiffy.
You're the only skater boy in Smith Falls, I'd imagine. So,
dude, I got yelled at by some old guy, and I was just like minding my business, had my earbuds in, and he literally called me what was the word? It was some like old timey word they use for like
whippersnapper.
No, it wasn't that one. That's a good one though.
Get off that board, you young whippersnapper. Hooligan?
No, it wasn't hooligan. I got called many times like a hooligan, but I don't know. Dang.
Was it a racism?
No.
Oh, thank God. Whew.
It wasn't delinquent either. No, that's not it. Dang. It's definitely one of the funnier words. Like, it's old, but it's kind of funny when you. Dang, what was it?
Please comment under this video or podcast or whatever. You know, some old insults.
I can't even remember what it was, but I was mind my business, and he just yells out whatever, and I'm just like, "Jeez, what time are you living in? Like, what is mind? It's not like I'm freaking." It's not like I'm freaking like have like a chunk of wax and like rub it on the curb so I can do fucking curb slides with like with those park decks. Mind my business is like just doing my thing, but I don't know.
And a lot of like the UK, mainly England, I've seen them. They put these little like metal studs at the end of all the like curbs, and like they have like a plant box and it's all stone because a lot of the stuff they have there is stone. Right. Little metal chunks on the corners just to prevent people from skateboarding on them.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know who'd be like crazy enough to skateboard in England, because when I'm in like a small town, the roads are narrow, there's like these hedges and walls so you can't see what's coming around the corner, and there's like a lot of hills, so a lot of people give them like crap for being bad drivers when there's even a little bit of snow, but you know, it's all hills, so to some extent you're like, yeah, fair enough. Also, you didn't get winter tires, also you're bad drivers. Came back to that one, sorry.
So it does snow there, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But if they got something like this, it'd be like an apocalypse. Like, England would shut down.
Oh, my god.
The king would come out and be like, yeah, we're done today.
Yeah,
today's canceled.
Get a little footage of what's going on outside.
Yeah. I can't even see across the lake, really.
Yeah, it's like so...
I hate when you take a picture of it and it doesn't pick up the snow, so it looks way clearer than it does in person. You're like, trust me, it's way worse. Yeah,
I think it's just an exposure thing, essentially. But yeah, I'll get some quick little footage here.
Yeah. No. It's a good snowstorm the last few days. Yeah. There's got to be at least a foot or two on the ground now.
Yeah, it's been snowing like that since 1 a.m.-ish. So, it's been going. It's been going. And I drove all the way out here to do a podcast with all you guys.
I'm all you guys. Me and all my personalities.
If you guys are wondering what setup we have going on right now, it's not the best, kind of a cheap setup, but right now I am using...
I'm insulted.
I'm sorry. I wanted the best for you, but I tried. These cables don't go as far, so I can't get the microphones close enough to us.
It's not about how big they are, it's about how you use them.
I think I'm utilizing them pretty well.
Yeah, you done well.
So far, but no worries. It's only gonna get better from here. But
can't get worse.
I don't know, man. There are some setups where I'm like, this should not be viewed by anybody. But yeah, we're using Zeal Sound microphones. They're very inexpensive microphone. I have reviewed them before. One of my, I guess, well-known videos was reviewing the Zeal Sound microphone when I first got them. Everyone could just pretty much pick them up on Amazon. At most, they're like $40. The exact models that I have.
For these things?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
When you said cheap for audio equipment after telling me about like $500 wire, I would figure like that would be, you're gonna be like, yeah, it's cheap, it's only $300.
Yeah, no, these are really, these like, they're not the best sound quality. They're very sensitive in terms of frequency, but they're not bad. I do recommend, I recommend them a lot for anyone who's kind of starting out a podcast or kind of doing like any voiceover stuff like that. But yeah, they're good microphones. I have done a lot of reviews on them, so check them out. I'll even leave a description in the video version on YouTube. So they're good stuff.
Yeah.
Just gotta fix the field of view a bit. Gonna tilt it upward.
Like there's like so much cat hair on my floor as you like lifted your foot. I can just see it falling. It's, you know.
Yeah. Mugwai. It's the name of his cat.
I was a big fan of the Gremlins as a kid. So Mugwai was the obvious name for a cat that looked like a Mugwai. Could have called her Gizmo. Although she's a girl, so Gizmo doesn't really work.
Oh. Very fluffy cat.
Yeah, she's also fat. I don't like to admit.
Well, I mean, like, what if she was bald, right?
Oh, she'd look really small, but she'd still have some chunk. The vet says she's like just a little overweight. Like she's not obese, but
not like Tiana's cat.
No, we're even close to that. Tiana's cat could keep you alive. The zombie apocalypse for a little while. You'd be eating well.
Oh, jeez.
You'd be sick.
Did I tell you about like the panic that happened with Jackson, the dog there?
No.
Oh well, Nick. I think he sends me a message. He's like, "Oh, I think Jackson's actually dying." I'm like, "Oh, geez, well, that's intense." Like, and he's like saying how he's like, "Oh yeah, he's fine." Took him outside. He's like, he just stopped functioning. Like it's like he was on buffer mode, just like completely stopped. And like he went back inside. He was in the same position, just didn't move. And I was like, he's like, "I think this might be it." After all the garbage he has eaten in the last like 10 years, I think it's caught up to him. But no, turns out I guess the arthritis just hit him all at once. So like when he went outside, the cold just kind of triggered it. So he just kind of froze up.
So everything hurts.
Yeah,
the poor guy.
Yeah, he's definitely getting old. Like I don't know if.
I'm gonna have to Simba him over like the 13th floor balcony to use the bathroom. Gotta pee, Jackson. Okay.
Okay, let her rip.
Sorry.
Let the nasty dookie go. It's like hits a random kid in the head. Chocolate.
They're like right above the entrance to their building too.
You know, like he's like when most ledges like have like just like caked up like bird crap on it all the time. Yeah. It's just like this caked up like dog turds just like drooping over the side.
Delicious. But Jackson's still alive though.
No, he's still alive. Yeah,
still kicking.
He's probably to keep going until I don't know, like he eats the wrong thing. I don't even know what counts as the wrong thing.
At least until Melody gets to college. he's gonna be like,
the dog will be in this like a little wheelchair, like a Stephen Hawking's wheelchair, just moving around.
Feed me the garbage.
I only want garbage.
Running his little wheelchair into the garbage can to try and tip it over again.
I don't know, all their problems could be solved just by getting a lid for it. Like one of those like raccoon safe like trash cans.
That's a lot of work. Much easier to clean up the garbage, you know, twice a month or whenever he gets in there. Yeah. Whatever the frequency is.
I just love everyone's reaction when they see him for the first time. They're like, "Oh my god, he's so cute." And they start petting him and stuff. And Tiana and Nick are like, "Don't show him any attention. Leave him alone." It's like with you two, it's like, "Why? He's a dog." And then you like learn quickly like, oh, like because he just steals food. Like if you look away for a millisecond, you have like if you have food around, it's gone.
Yeah. It's like a vacuum.
Stole my entire freaking like Popeyes meal once. It's gone.
Dios mío.
Yeah. Simon loves his chicken sandwiches from Popeyes.
Oh yeah.
This guy will kill people for a chicken sandwich.
Hey, okay. I'm doing RCMP clearance. That was a joke. Okay, it happened one time.
No, those chicken sandwiches are good though. They're good. They're good stuff.
They're delicious. I even got my mom hooked on them now. So like the last 3 times,
dude, I saw that last video. I died. It was just so quick, and that little smile at the end.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think I was just like pan the video to my mom there, like unwrapping her chicken sandwich, all happy, and then it's just me like, yeah, got another one. Literally, like the last 3 times I've been in Kingston with my mom, she's like, "Oh, I brought money for chicken sandwiches." I'm like,
it's like, God damn, yes,
oh yeah, yeah, doggy.
I remember we were in Brampton though. We're like, "Oh, we're gonna go to Popeyes." Like, "Oh, is that good?" It's like, "Yeah, it's decent. You get the chicken sandwich. It's decent. You get the spicy and the non-spicy." Like, all right, you ate it, and like you were just like, I'm pretty sure I have footage of you eating your first chicken sandwich somewhere.
That's the day everything turned. My life went downhill since then. Popeyes kind of rules my life to some extent.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't see the point in any other restaurant, to be honest with you. Like, who needs to go to the Keg? Like, what do they have? Prime rib steak?
you're just like, ooh, prime rib steak.
Popeyes. Just go to Popeyes.
Go to Popeyes. It's good stuff.
It's
not sponsored.
Chicken. It's chicken.
Chicken. It's good chicken. It's moist. I don't know where it comes from, really, but like it's.
As a general rule, I just don't order chicken at restaurants because it's almost always dry.
Dry, yeah.
Or something. It's just I find restaurants cannot do chicken.
Is it true that like in England they just boil their food? Just boil it.
That is a blatant lie.
I don't know.
It's also very true.
Oh, I don't know what to believe.
Well, when I was there and I mentioned to them because they wanted to know what like Canadian stereotypes were. The
second camera just died. Yeah, whatever.
It just gave up.
Yeah, hey, it went longer than the last time though. Magically, I don't know why.
You know, second round always goes longer. Always. Sometimes. So, yeah, no, they were wondering what the Canadian stereotypes were of England, and I'm like, we all think your food is bland. And I should, she's like, our food is not bland. We love Indian food. Which is true. They got Indian restaurants all over the place because, well, they used to be like, they're still a part of the Commonwealth. India is, but like England used to be in there. Like,
right.
Pretty deep. So they do love Indian food, and it is delicious. Like, it is better than any Indian food I've had here.
Oh.
But also I don't eat a lot of Indian food here because I can't handle spice. Who would have thunk it? I white.
It's like that guy from Bar Rescues or whatever. It's like that clip where it's like, oh, he's like your food is not good. It's like that's why you guys have so much beer and you guys drink because your food is not good. It's like we have good food. It's like, oh yeah, what is it? French. And he just like without hesitation, it's French. And just both start dying.
Yeah. No, it's kind of the same thing in England. Like, this one guy, bless this guy's heart. It's the same guy I was telling you about fishing with maggots. He used to run a burger stand outside of a bar and he'd make like good money. Like, he used to get zebra meat from Africa and stuff and serve zebra burgers, and people would ride up on their horses. Like, oh, is zebra a horse? And he'd have to tell himself, well, it's a horse in pajamas. And serve them like a horse meat burger basically while they're riding their horses.
Oh my
So
God.
it sounds very English.
It does sound very English.
Yeah, no, and this guy, he was there when they were asking me like what I thought of England. I'm like, it's impossible to find a good burger here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you just can't find a decent burger. And this guy like took offense. I want to make you a decent burger, and I had to tell him like it was good. Like, it was decent. I can't lie, it wasn't bad. But like, I don't know.
Took like a lot of effort to make that bussin' burger, eh?
I don't know what it is. It's like the fact that it's in England. Maybe it's because there's a higher altitude and the altitude affects the flavor. But I'm like, yeah, no, it's good. It's good. Gotta need ketchup. I shouldn't have to put ketchup on a burger. The meat should have flavor. Good flavor. Although I will give him one thing. He made the patty really nice. The patty was critical. It was just the flavor. It was just lacking. But yeah, I didn't bring that up again. It's just, that your fast food's basically the exact same though. Yeah.
Okay.
Sad stuff.
Decent.
Yeah, and then being that I was with my grandparents, yeah, they boiled a lot. Like, all their vegetables were always boiled. Potatoes, they didn't eat potatoes because they thought it made them fat, which is like, I guess, true if you eat a lot.
Like starches.
Yeah. So they boil those too. The meats they cook. They dry them out, but they cook them.
Turns to dust.
Yeah. It was decent meals though.
Yeah.
I can make a mean salad. Delicious. I mean, there's beans on it for some reason, but it just goes well. And why are there shrimp and beans on my salad? Like, it's delicious. I can't believe it's amazing, but yeah.
Good God.
You can't beat them on breakfast.
Sorry, guys. Oh, my bad. I didn't think. I didn't. Oh, how'd you end it? No, I just want to end.
Just wants to end it all.
Sorry, guys. I didn't realize the volume was turned all the way up. But yeah, we're getting close to the end of this recording session. So, you have anything else to add, or do you just want to keep going, or what do you want to do?
Despite the food, you should still go to England.
Yeah,
You know, it's good.
it's good stuff.
Yeah, it's decent. Cuba might have had better food, although you might poop yourself. That's a risk you got to take.
Okay.
In the wise words of Forrest Gump, shit happens.
Decent. Well, anyway, with that being said, well, you guys can check out this podcast anywhere you guys can find podcasts. It's literally everywhere. But I recommend Spotify. And yeah, you guys can check out my YouTube channel. Just call it Nathan Kirk, plain and simple. And now we are launching the second part, kind of another segment called Car Tangents. That's on Instagram now. There's already 2 videos up on there. Had a hell of a time uploading the second video. Took like 36 hours. But yeah, just pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for joining me, Simon.
Didn't really give me a choice. Literally came into my house at 9 in the morning. Let me get dressed in my funkiest fit.
Oh yeah, you were looking forward to that, weren't you?
Oh yeah.
All right, see you all later. You know where to find us.